Hey, Lopez here coming at you from Digital Marketing Fast.com. That's Digital Marketing Fast.com. And in this video, I'm going to talk about some jobs and what it takes to really make it big online today. Now, regardless of what route you choose to take online, whether you want to stay small or you want to go big, most assuming that you want to work with somebody eventually, or maybe you might be just one of those type of people that you want to learn as much as you want to learn, because the more you learn, the more you earn. So some people I know just want to just learn what they need to know to do what they want to do and create their own income and go about their business. Some people don't want to actually work with jobs or employers. Some people don't want to take that route. Some people want to create their own platform. Now, regardless of which way you choose to go, there's no right or wrong way. What I would say is, when it comes to working for companies, either you're going to be a full-time employee working from home, or you're going to be an independent contractor. So it really depends on you as a person, how you want to take things and which direction you want to go. But I would say this: if you want to make it big, if you want to make the big money, you're gonna have to have an acquired skill. Now, what that acquired skill may be, I don't know. It really depends on you. Depends on what interests you, whether it's designing, whether it's marketing online, Facebook, Google, PPC, I don't know, copywriting, blogging. You want to be a writer, author, you want to be an ad man. It really depends on you as a person. I know some people, they just like writing. They just like blogging. They just like publishing books. I know a lady today, she got about 10 books, 10 self-published books. And she's been self-publishing books for 18 years now. So every 2 years, she write a book. And that's where I'm going to say 80% of her income comes from. So she likes blogging and she likes writing books. That's all she does on social media. That's it. She doesn't work for no company. She don't got no clients. Every once in a while, she will have a workshop and she'll show other, mostly women, what she does, how she came to be, how she got started. So every once in a while, she will have a workshop in her town where she live at, somewhere out in the Midwest, and she don't have to leave her town, leave the city, any. So she'll have a workshop. I think last I checked, she said 10 people showed up at her workshop, and she charged them like $200. And the workshop, actually the hotel where the workshop was 10 minutes from her house. 10 people showed up, $200 each. You do the math. So she didn't really I think for it was a conference room at one of them small hotels. I think it was like Comfort Inn Suites, something like that. But I think she ended up paying like a couple $100 for it was less than $1,000. It was less than $1,000 for the conference room at Comfort Inn Suites, right? So 10 people showed up, $200 each. You do the math. So she's been doing this for, I think she do this once a year. She write her blogs, write her books every 2 years. She good. That's it. You know, then that's all she needs. She don't go to no conferences like and get on stage and speak in front of 500,000 people. She don't do none of that shit. She don't got no big corporate clients. She don't do any of that shit. You know, so it really depends on the person. But ultimately, if you want to make the big money, you got to have an acquired skill set. You got to have something that you have to learn something that most people can't do. And most people would be willing to pay for if you wanted to charge them. That's how you make the big money. And I didn't learn this in a book or anything like that. A millionaire told me this shit like 15 years ago. He told me this shit. In the books, they don't tell you this shit. But people that's been out here for a long time, especially older people, they know the game. So they know how stuff really works out here. I mean, the streets don't lie to you. People on television lie to you. People at your job, they lie to you. Streets don't lie to you. Now, the streets don't got no love now, but you're going to get the truth. You're not going to get the truth in the office or at your school, on television. You might not get the truth online. It just depends on who's the messenger, who's doing the talking. But hey, man, you know, that's how you make the big money, man. That's how you really do it big out here, you know. So it really depends on what route you want to take, your skill set, your background, and how far you want to go. But you have to decide what you want to do first. Then you can move forward. You know, do you need help from other people? No, you don't really need help from other people. Should you get help from other people? Yeah, you should get help from other people. Because if you get help from other people, that's going to shortcut your learning curve, you know. But you just got to be able to put in the work. See, most people don't want to put in the work. I mean, this is why a lot of people don't get results. This is why they don't lose weight. This is why they don't get the six pack. This is why, you know, they don't make the money that they want because they don't want to put in the work. You have to commit first. Then you figure out how you're going to do this and do that along the way. Then the right people will show up once you in motion. That's how the shit works. But most people don't do shit because they don't got all the answers in the beginning. But you don't have to have all the answers in the beginning. Just get it going first. And the right people show up, as they always do. I don't know how this works out. But if you get it started, the right people, they'll show up. And when you look back, you'd be like, oh, shit, I'm doing pretty good. You know, I didn't think I was going to make it this far. But see, most people, the reason why they don't get the successes that they want, because by the time they're about to get the breakthrough, they're throwing the towel. They throwing the towel. What up, Apple Mac? Exactly like me, yeah. What up, John? I believe, unlike most people, it's better to be a master of one thing that society needs instead of a jack of all trades of a bunch of things. Because when you master something that is needed, you can make bank. I agree with that 100%. 100%, Apple Mac. 100%. No doubt about it. If you're a jack of all trades, you're a master of none. That's what they say, right? Or maybe I just made that up. I don't know. Shit. Damn sure ain't gonna get the truth at school. Most of the people teaching you don't know the truth. Yeah, most people, the teachers at school or the professors, if you're in college, They're just doing their job. They're just following a protocol. Now, one thing about college and high school, there's always at least one teacher that's gonna give you the game. Every once in a while, they'll say something, put a little bug in your ear, but you're gonna have to figure it out. And it might go over a lot of students' head because they so hard on the goddamn teachers at school. The teacher can't do shit, can't say shit without getting reprimanded at a lot of these schools. Because as soon as they go off topic or go off the guidelines that they've been given, shit, the teacher's about to get reprimanded. So a lot that has a lot to do with it too. But hey, it is what it is, man. You know. So hey, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Ooh, shit. You're gonna pay either way it goes. If you try to learn on your own, you're gonna blow money messing up while you learn. If you pay somebody who already knows the game, you save yourself time bullshitting around. No doubt about it, man. You're right about that. See, a lot of people, the reason why they don't buy shit, buy books, buy courses, go to conferences or whatever, the reason why they don't pay for shit, because in their mind, they think they're trying to save. But no, you're not really saving anything. You're wasting fucking time. Because if you would have bought that book for $20 at Barnes and Noble, you would have been way ahead. You would have been 6 months, a year ahead. But you're not. You're not 6 months, a year ahead because you went on the internet, taking bits and pieces of advice from everybody, trying to put it all together. But the only problem with that is, if you're taking advice from all these different people, you're taking advice from Boyce Watkins, you're taking advice from Grant Cardone, you're taking advice from who else? Anthony Robbins, Tony Robbins. You're taking advice from who else? That other guy, I forgot his name over there. You're taking advice from all these people, but the only problem with that is the information is gonna clash. It's gonna clash because one person over there is telling you that, hey, don't use debt to make money, right? And the other person is telling you, hey, debt is bad. Cut up your credit cards. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Jay over here, Jay Morrison over here, telling you this. He's saying the same thing that Grant Cardone is saying. So the information is clashing. That's the only problem with that. It's like you're trying to take bits and bits of free information, putting it all together, and trying to package it all up in your head. Now you're so goddamn confused. You don't know what's true, what's false, and you don't know who to listen to. And now you get nothing done. That happens all the time. And they say a confused mind doesn't do anything. As to why I learned this late in life. Yeah, everybody learns it, man, at some point. Or earlier than later. As to why you got to stop taking so much advice and stop putting that advice in that. Oh yeah, you got to take action. See, most people don't take action. That's the thing. Most people don't take action, and the ones that do take action, they give up too early. And then and the problem is, a lot of people, they don't follow the advice that they read or that they hear. They'll do one thing, and if it gets too uncomfortable, they quit. It's like if you're learning something new for the first time, it's gonna be uncomfortable. Going to the gym, Lifting weights is uncomfortable. I don't necessarily like lifting weights. I don't like doing push-ups, sit-ups, all that shit. But I like how it makes me feel afterwards when I'm done working out. That's the thing. So it's the feeling that I get afterwards. It's the payoff. But I don't like going to the gym and lifting weights, doing push-ups, sit-ups. That shit is uncomfortable. But see, most people don't want to be uncomfortable. It's I don't know. I just don't know what to say, really. Shit. And anything that you do in the beginning is going to be uncomfortable. And anything that you read or listen to, you're going to have to listen to it all the time. All the time. Every week. Until it get ingrained in your psyche. It has to be a part of your DNA. That's why I tell people, if they buy any of my shit, read my book 10 to 15 times. And there's people that listen, and they haul ass, man, I ain't seen them since. They haul ass, I ain't seen them since. You know what I'm saying? That's how the shit is. Anything that you really want to learn, it has to be like repetition, over, and over and over again. That's why if you look at athletes, the ones that are great, considered to be great, versus the ones that are average or mediocre, the ones that are great, they study all the time. They do shit over and over during practice all the time. I mean, even when it ain't no football season, they're looking at film all the time. There's no break. No days off. No days off. Bill Belichick said that shit during the parade of was it the last time they won the Super Bowl? During the parade, and the shit went over a lot of people's heads. And I got it. I knew exactly what he was saying. He said, "No days off." I mean, it ain't. That's how you fucking win. That's how you compete. That's how you be great. Not saying you can't take a break. You can always take a break. You got to go to sleep at some point in time. But it ain't no goddamn break. Break for what? What are you gonna take a break for? What else you got to do that's, I don't know, that's better? I don't know. Shit. I mean, all the shit that you want to do 9 times out of 10, it ain't going nowhere. The woman, she gonna always be there. And if that woman leaves, you get another one that's better. It is what it is. For a long time, I wanted to be. Oh, my problem was for a long time, I never could figure out what the hell I wanted to do. And I was trying to do everything. Yeah, you can't do everything, man. You're going to burn out after a while. That's the mistake that I made. Eventually, you're going to burn out. It's like if you're doing something good at a certain point, and if you have a lot of traction, you have a lot of volume, if you have a lot of sales, you're making a lot of money, at some point in time, you're going to need help. So basically, you're going to have to do more. So you're going to have to hire people, get somebody to do an intern, something like that. Like you get somebody to do an intern, you'd be like, hey, I'll teach you everything I know in exchange if you work with me for 6 months. You can do that. Or you can just point blank hire somebody to do some shit. This depends on how you want to do it. But at some point, doesn't matter who you are. If you're the bigger you become, the more you become, the more sales you make, the more, I don't know if you're trying to build a company or whatever you're trying to do. When it starts to blow up, you're going to get to a point where I only got so much time in a day. So I'm out of time. So in order to make more time, you're going to have to get help. Either an intern or pay somebody. That's it. You're only one person. For a long time, I wanted to be a professional motorcycle racer. My dad always talked shit about trying to do that. He hated that shit. And I started thinking, who the hell gonna sponsor me? Man, maybe your dad was thinking about your safety, man. That's probably what it was. Your dad was thinking about your safety more more than anything. You know what I mean? Yeah. So hey, that's about all I got in this video. So if you like what you heard, and give me a thumbs up, share this video, and if you need any help with anything online, go to digitalmarketingfast.com. Matter of fact, I'll type it in. Digital marketing fast. Digital marketing fast. It's the only thing I knew where you can make big money by yourself is day trading stock, but that shit difficult as fuck. Yeah, it is very difficult. You know. Yeah, it is very difficult, man. But in the beginning, the best investment is in yourself. You know, especially if you don't have a bunch of money. You can't go wrong investing in yourself. I rather bet on myself than anything outside of me. You know. But all right, guys, I'm out. Peace.